Hello everyone, welcome to Mother's Favorites, and currently this is a demo, so what you see right now might change later down the line until its eventual release. Now, this visual novel does contain a lot of, well, mature themes like violence, blood and gore, suicide, and self-harm, and a lot of other themes, so please be careful. I'll put the whole list down in the description down below, so you can take a whole look at the list if you desire to. Now, this was developed and published by Ray Rapid Studios, and there's no set date yet for a full release, but it is still in the works. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the settings, and I'm gonna boost this up a little because I am a fast reader. I also like the whole moving title. I can tell this will be very, very disgusting game with all the veins or tendrils. Yeah. Okay. Start dreaming again. In my dreams, I feel safe. Safe from everything waiting for me when I wake up. I can't remember the last time I had a dream like this. My memory has gotten so bad, it could have been weeks, months, or maybe even years since the last one. Although they bring me comfort, I know that I shouldn't be having these dreams. The medical reports say that most patients start having vivid dreams and hallucinations right before the virus entered its final stage. Less than a month later, every single case resulted in death. I think tomorrow is going to be my last birthday. Oh, that's so sad. Mother says I should be grateful since most infected individuals wouldn't have given anything to live half as long as I have. 18 years doesn't exactly feel like much of an accomplishment. I was born here, aboard the quarantine station 388 SR. This place is devoid of other patients. The staff is fully automated. I have lived my whole life without seeing another person like me. Mother says that the station was built to house over 3,000 people, offering round-the-clock hospice care until a cure could be found. This place was supposed to be the sanctuary for those awaiting a brighter future. But everyone else is dead now. I'm all that's left. While I still have time, I keep dreaming about my lake. I don't know how many times I've had this exact dream, but I never got tired of it. Everything about it feels so real, from the warm sun on my skin to the soft sand in between my toes. I can feel a gentle breeze caressing my face, and I can hear the rustling of leaves all around me. I open my eyes and I can see it, the only thing in the whole universe I deem worthy of the word perfect. In my dreams, I am standing on the shore of a vast lake. The water is dark and deep, reflecting golden rays coming from the setting sun peeking just over the distant tree line. I'm hypnotized by the noise each crashing wave creates. Lost in the chaotic wall of white noise, it drowns out all the awful thoughts that normally buzz around in my brain. There are no claustrophobic rooms, no blinking lights, and no rattling old air filters. In every direction, the world sprawls infinitely, a canvas of hazy colors ablaze in the sun. In my dreams, I am free. Eventually, I'm going to have to wake up. I'll go back to the biting metallic cold that permeates deep into my bones red cells into my blood like a poison. Sometimes, when I'm feeling brave, I pretend that this isn't just a dream. I entertain the idea that this might actually be a memory. It's dangerous to pretend like that, not when it comes to my own memories. My sickness comes with a long list of horrible symptoms: fatigue, nausea, migraines, anemia, seizures, frequent bruising and bleeding. But worst of all is the memory loss. Each day I can feel it getting worse. I can still remember the big things, important stuff like my name, my birthday, my favorite color. My name is 4th. My birthday is tomorrow. My favorite color is orange. That stuff is easy. What hurts the most is all the little things I don't even realize I am forgetting. I lay on my bed and struggle to remember what happened a year ago, a month ago, sometimes even what happened just the day before. Every night it feels like there's a tiny hole in the back of my head, and everything that makes me human is dripping out onto the floor. One drop might not seem like the end of the universe, but some nights I swear I can feel the empty echoing space inside my skull where a person used to be. I don't want to dream the end. I don't want to wake up for another day on this stupid station. I don't want to smile like a good little girl and act like nothing has gone horribly wrong with my family. What do I want? I could always say that I don't want to die, but I know that isn't an option anymore. Sickness is getting worse. My dreams are proof of that. The one thing I want more than anything else in the universe is to see my leg once before I lose myself entirely. It doesn't have to be the exact same leg in my dream. I don't even think that leg truly exists. It's just a collection of images I've seen in drawings and photos. But somewhere out there in the vastness of space, there's a lake. A place where I can let myself fade away and die happy. I'm going to find my lake and I'm going to get out the station. My dream starts to fade and I brace myself for what comes next. The first of 3 morning alarms goes off, so I rub the sleep from my eyes and get out of bed. In the dark, I change out of my pajamas, put them down the dirty clothes chute. By the time I come back to my room, my pajamas will be waiting for me, clean and ready to wear again. I open my closet and pull out the only outfit I'm permitted to wear. A large fluffy dress with a button-up blouse and long flowing shawl to wrap around my arms. No matter how dirty or damaged my outfit gets during the day, it reappears in my closet each morning, clean and fully prepared. I actually start ripping up my dress on purpose to get my hands on any fabric or thread I might need later. It proved very useful for making my own bandages, especially whenever Mother refuses to treat my wounds. My hand instinctively goes toward my right shoulder. The muscle is still sore from what happened last time. The injury happened over a week ago, but the pain is still fresh in my mind. I read the manuals for each of the other caretakers. Directly harming a patient is supposed to be forbidden, but I guess Mother doesn't have to listen to those rules anymore. The next step in my morning routine is to take my weight and vitals. I step onto a small metal dais and place my hands on the round metal device. A small beep lets me know the scan is complete. After that, I head to the bathroom. The second alarm goes off, warning me that I only have a few minutes until little brother comes to collect me. The lights switch on and I am able to see my own face in the bathroom mirror. Let's take a look a good look at ourselves. Well, at least she doesn't look so beaten up. At least her 18th birthday will be at least an okay one. Minus the right shoulder. She looks adorable. I like the little ruffles on the dress. Yeah, that's cute. I also like the blinking animation. I quickly brush my teeth and wash my face in the sink. I take some time to look into the mirror at the sad, tired stranger who looks back at me. I take a deep breath and practice one of the many fake smiles I will have to wear today. Good morning, little brother. How are you this morning? I clear my throat and try again, more sincerely this time. Good morning, little brother. How are you this morning? That should be good enough. No matter how I am feeling inside, my behavior has to remain as polite as possible. This is exhausting. I risk pulling up my sleeve to look at the ugly bruise on my shoulder. A grim reminder of why I can't let my emotions show again. Mother doesn't like it when the third alarm goes off, startling me out of my thoughts. I can already hear little brother calling to me from outside my bedroom door. Oh, Fourth, my darling sister, guess what time it is? I'll be right there, little brother. My voice is already shaky. I know little brother won't hurt me, but that doesn't mean I can't let my guard down around him. I walk to the front door and straighten out my dress. I take in one last deep breath right as the door hisses open. A large blue robot dashes into the room, his spindly arms flailing about to keep his balance. Good morning to my incredible sister Fourth. It is me, your favorite little brother. Well, he looks harmless. He looks a little bit not so worrisome. Please don't hurt me. Good morning, little brother. How are you this morning? I am just peachy now that I got to see you, Fourth. Are you ready for another fun-filled day of safe recreational activities? My smile feels a little less forced whenever I talk to little brother. His enthusiasm might feel a little fake, but he doesn't seem to know any other way to act. The tiny plaque on the back of his head tells me that he is a G7 long-term medical care companion unit. This specific model is designed for infant and child entertainment and enrichment. His job is to watch over me during the day, report any changes in my health to Mother. I had to watch what I say around him just in case. Of course, little brother, I am ready when you are. Oh boy, this is going to be a great day, just like yesterday and just like tomorrow. Well, not exactly like tomorrow, right? I am sorry, Fourth. I did not understand what you just said. Please clarify your statement. Tomorrow is my birthday. I thought we were going to have a party like we always do. Ah, now I understand. Of course we are going to do something special for your birthday. Exactly 17 years, 364 days, 6 hours and 10 minutes ago, I got introduced to the best little sister in the whole wide universe. I will never forget how small and loud you were. You are much larger and much quieter now. I am so proud of you. Thank you for the compliment. You are very welcome, my darling little Fourth. Have you ever found it odd that you're technically older than me, but we still call you little brother? Oh, Fourth, you are so silly. Even if I am older than you, I will always be your fun and lovable little brother. We better get moving before Auntie starts to wonder why it's taking us so long. Auntie. With that, little brother zooms out of my room and down the hallway towards the kitchen. I try to mimic his enthusiasm and follow after him. The floors of the space station are always cold. It bites at the soles of my feet as we walk. There are no windows in any of the rooms I am permitted to explore. The flickering lights overhead turn everything a washed out shade of blue. Let me take a moment to listen to the music. It's kind of eerie. Like it's supposed to be uplifting, but it's just kind of a depressing space station full of just robots and no one else human. Creepy atmosphere. Good job. Each hallway is an identical gray metal tube. Every room is the same little claustrophobic box. Nothing ever changes here. Nothing except me. In my mind, the lake is always moving. The crashing waves, the swaying trees, and the billowing clouds. It all breathes in a way that the station never could. For a moment, I start to close my eyes. My leg slowly comes into focus through the dark. Fourth, are you listening? I just asked you a question. Huh? Oh, My heart rate picks up a hint and panic crawls up my throat. During my little daydream, I completely missed what little brother had just said. I was just thinking about... Is something the matter, my dear Fourth? You're speaking in an unorthodox manner. Should I tell him about my dreams? Anything I tell little brother might end up in his next report to mother. Maybe I should just stay quiet about this. Let's tell little brother. Hey, little brother, can I tell you about something? Sure thing, Fourth. As long as it does not interfere with our morning schedule, you are allowed to ask me anything within reasonable parameters. I swallow my fear and take a deep breath. Last night, I had a dream. Little brother doesn't say anything. And, I just haven't had any dreams in such a long time. I was hoping that it wasn't a sign of anything worse. Oh, Fourth, this is totally normal. Your current medications can limit dreaming, but not suppress it completely. I see nothing unusual about this development. Oh, so that's a good thing, right? Not good or bad, just neutral. Okay. Be sure to log on any other changes to your sleep cycle so I can properly adjust my routines. Thank you for speaking with me, Fourth. Yeah, thanks. Even if his response was a little cold, I actually feel a bit better after telling little brother about my dream. Recently, it feels like I have to watch what I talk about, just in case mother overhears us. So even a small bit of honesty like this is worth appreciating. We keep walking until we reach the door to the kitchen. Enjoy your breakfast, my darling baby sister. I will be right outside the door if you need anything. Thank you, little brother. With that, little brother steps into his charging station next to the door and goes silent. The hallway suddenly feels very empty without little brother's cheerful beeping. I straighten out my dress and walk into the kitchen. As soon as I walk through the door, I'm hit with the smell of cold, wet vegetables. Ugh. Fresh blood. Ugh. I didn't have time to properly prepare myself and had to resist gagging a little. Even though Auntie calls this room her kitchen, not a lot of cooking actually happens in here. Pots and pans hanging on the wall have never been used, and all the big industrial stovetops don't have any power. Now that's so sad. That means those spatulas over there have not been touched in ages. In fact, the only thing that works in here is the gigantic sink, only for drinking water. Auntie's food synthesizers do all the cooking, so this room has always felt a little redundant to me. There are two doors in the kitchen. One leads back to the hallway I just came from. The other leads towards the atrium and Big Sister's side to the station. Big Sister. A large chute in the middle of the dining table slides open. With a series of excited beeps, Auntie flies into the room. Okay, it's a cute little robot. Welcome back, Fourth. I hope you
hope you've been a good girl and probably digested everything I served you yesterday.
Yes, Auntie. I'm ready for another delicious meal with you.
Oh, Forth, you know just what to say to make this old robot feel brand new. I will take extra care to make sure this next meal is especially nutritious just for you. I mean, I was going to make your breakfast nutritious either way, but we can both pretend that this particular meal is a little more special than normal. No harm in that, right?
Thank you, Auntie. I can't wait. While I might not be too thrilled about her cooking, I can't bring myself to hate Auntie. Her programming seems to be a little simpler than my other caretakers, and it makes her feel just a bit more honest. Model 626F food processor. She knows how to make food healthy, but that's about it. I sit down on one of the stools in front of the table. I adjust my dress to the back of my calves don't touch the cold metal legs.
Alright, Ford, have a look at our menu and tell me what sounds particularly nutritious to you. Take your time. I mean, you only have 14 minutes and 11 seconds left until breakfast is over, but this is not something I am too concerned about. You have always been such a reliable eater.
A small digital screen appears in front of Auntie's food synthesizer, giving me some rather unappetizing options. Oh, what kind? Doesn't really matter what I pick, I'll just have to eat one of the other options for my lunch later today. Plain yogurt, boiled sweet potato, sardine paste. I guess we'll go with yogurt. I guess we can eat the sweet potato for lunch. I'll go with the plain yogurt.
Absolutely, Forth. Coming right up.
As the food synthesizer powers up, Auntie emits a cheerful little jingle. I can't help but smile and hum along to the familiar tune. With a loud slurping sound, a pale white liquid emerges from her synthesizer, filled with flowing chunks of something that doesn't exactly look like yogurt. I think she had some bits of tofu still stuck in her tubes from yesterday. Ooh.
And just like that, a perfectly healthy meal is ready to go. Dig in, Forth, and do not forget to chew.
Should yogurt be chewy?
Not normally, no, but like we agreed, this one is special.
Ah, tofu yogurt. Yeah, delicious.
Her other arm transforms into a fork and floats over for me to use. I try to maintain a smile as I take my first bite. Overall, it tastes rather sour, and the chunks of tofu are much colder than the yogurt around it, feeling more like squishy ice cubes in my mouth.
It is very wet. Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you, Forth. I can always count on you to appreciate my cooking.
Oh. I hurry and eat the rest of my breakfast in silence. When it's finally gone, Auntie's food synthesizer begins to clean itself. Little jets of soapy water shoot out and wipe down the plate.
How was your breakfast, Forth?
Adequate.
That is a totally acceptable reaction. That breakfast should provide the exact amount of calories you need until lunchtime and not a teaspoon more. You have fun digesting and I'll see you in exactly 4 hours and 45 minutes.
With that, Auntie floats down to her metal chute and disappears. Apparently, Auntie needs to tend to some sort of greenhouse beneath the kitchen, but I've never seen it. All of the food I eat is produced on the lower level. I've always wanted to know what it looks like. Maybe it's like a tiny farm, with all the vegetables growing in cute little rows. I've seen pictures of farms in my books. Auntie grows a lot of meat for me. Grows. So she must have some sort of hatchery for all the fish she forces me to eat. Oh. I have a few minutes left until the little brother comes to fetch me. After breakfast, he'll take me to the playroom for the next few hours. I watch the horrible taste in my mouth by drinking directly from the sink faucet. All the water in that station is recycled, so it has a strange metallic taste that I've always hated. Forth, dear, are you ready to go? Be right there, little brother.
I take one last cup of water before I go. It's time for little brother to escort me to our next activity. Here we are, Fourth, my favorite place in the whole station. Oh boy, I cannot wait to see what sort of safe and enjoyable activities you choose today. Can't share little brother's enthusiasm for the playroom anymore. I might have liked this room at some point in the past, but now I just feel a little too big for all this. The chairs in here are built for a toddler, so I had to tuck my knees to my chest to fit. The walls are padded, and the tables are made of rubber with rounded corners. Large screens hang high up on the walls, displaying fun math and science facts, along with cartoony images of the station that play on a loop. Yeah, can't wait either. I'm glad that you agree. Would you like to play catch with me, or have some quiet drawing time? About that. What is wrong, Fourth? Don't you think that I'm too old for all these toys and stuff? I pick up one of the plastic cars little brother built and roll around in my hand. The plastic is so soft that I can leave dents in its surface just by squeezing it. I do not understand what you just said. These toys are perfectly suited for a human child between the ages of 4 and 17 years. Well, tomorrow I'll be 18, so maybe we could do something different. You bring up a very good point, Fourth. Tomorrow you'll indeed be 18 years old, and I will have to draft new activities suited for your age. But for today, you're still within the acceptable age bracket, and we will spend one last day enjoying ourselves. I can wait one more day. I was hoping that little brother might allow me to decide my own activities in the future. Might be able to trick him into getting more privileges. If I can leave the playroom, or better yet, explore without a chaperone, I might find something to help me escape. The best I can do right now is play along. I have a feeling that not a lot of scheming is going to get done this morning. I can play catch with little brother. Maybe use the game as an excuse to go out into the hall. It'd be easy to turn playtime into a chance for exploration. Plus, the chance to stretch my legs sounds pretty good right now. Or I could use my drawing time to plan ahead. Writing things down helps me remember them better. And I have some ideas I want to put into paper. Let's take a look at the hallway. Can we play catch together, little brother? You want to play catch? With me? Is that not? Oh, happy day! I get to spend time with my favorite person. This is going to be so great. Yeah, but there isn't a lot of room to play catch in here, is there? Well, where else would we go to play? We could always go out into the hall. There's plenty of room outside. The space just outside the playroom is permitted for light recreation exercise, so I have no objection. The door unlocks and we head out into the hallway. We stop once we get to the four-way intersection in the middle of the living quarters. We take a few steps apart from one another and make sure that I'm facing towards the kitchen further down the hall. The hall behind me leads towards some of the restricted areas of the station. If my plan works, I might just get a chance to ditch the little brother. Ooh, yeah, I like his plan. Get ready, Fourth! Little brother holds up a yellow rubber ball for me to see, then he pitches it with enough force to reach all the way down to where I'm standing. I catch the ball and throw it back. Little brother's limbs extend out like metal hose and easily catch the ball. I toss the ball back and forth, but make sure to take a step backwards each time I catch the ball. Little by little, I'm increasing the distance between me and little brother. Eventually, we are so far apart that I have to throw the ball with all my might. I'm actually getting a little tired and start to work up a sweat. I glance behind myself and see another intersection behind me. One more step and I'm in a restricted area. I toss the ball one last time and get ready. Little brother hurls the ball at me and I intentionally let it fly past me. Bounces and rolls into the restricted area. Don't worry, little brother, I'll go get it. I run after the ball and give it the strongest kick I can. It ricochets to the right and rolls out of sight. I don't wait for little brother's response and chase after it. I spot the ball and give it another hearty kick. It might be a little flimsy, but at least I have an excuse to explore back here. I have some vague memories of this area. It's close to Old Medical Bay, and I think little brother uses some of these rooms for storage. I can't be sure, but two of these doors are different from how I remember. I can feel my heart beating louder as I take a few tentative steps towards one of the locked doors. There's a keypad with 6 blank buttons and a blinking red light. I think about touching it, but I don't want to set off any alarms. I walk a little further, see only one more locked doors and more keypads. My breathing is getting heavy. I think I might have pushed myself too far already. I shouldn't have wasted so much time on my little ruse. Am I actually tired? Or am I just nervous about being somewhere I shouldn't? Fourth, you cannot be back there. Please return to the designated play area at once. I found the ball. I'll be right there, little... I feel a bolt of pain in my chest. Something is wrong. I'll be right there. There's a catch in my throat as a horrible tightness grips my lungs. Fourth, your heart rate is elevated beyond safe levels. Please return to the designated play area at once. I try to take a step back towards the little brother. My knees buckle and I fall to the floor, my vision going dark. I'm swallowed up in a vortex of stinging pain. It feels like I have broken glass in my blood. My heart painfully pumps the little shards through my veins. I should have known better than to push my body like this. This is what the disease does to my body. Stupid little girl. You should have known better. If you can hear me, please respond. Little brother? The inky blackness is slowly replaced with the buzzing yellow lights in the medical bay. I wait to find myself lying face up on a gurney, staring into the weird face of little brother. I panic for a moment, finally thrashing my arms and legs. When I see that the gurney's leather straps aren't tying me down, I'm able to relax. Oh, thank goodness, you gave me quite the scare. What happened? Our game of catch must have been too much for you. Your vitals just plummeted for a second and you passed out cold. I should have known better. Sorry for scaring you. It is not your fault, Ford. It is our job to take care of your health. This is clearly all my fault. I knew the risk associated with physical exertion, but I still agreed to play catch with you. I should have insisted on quiet drawing time. No, I want to play catch. You shouldn't blame yourself. How about we take it easy for the rest of the day? I'll contact the other caretakers and ask them to adjust their scheduled activities. A cold stab of fear hits me when I realize what little brother just said. Mother is going to find out that I was in a restricted area. What are you going to tell them? That our darling Fourth is tired from her morning activities. Is there anything else I need to add? You're going to tell them where I passed out, are you? In the restricted area? I do not see the relevance. Then you promise you won't tell Mother? Of course not. You are not intentionally trespassing, just trying to catch the ball. I have to fight back tears as I wrap little brother up in a big hug. My arms barely reach all the way around his cylindrical body, but I don't let go. Thank you. I'm feeling much better now. Ah, thank you, Fourth. When you feel better, I feel better. You slept through our morning schedule, so we better get ready for lunch. We should not keep Auntie waiting. Yeah, let's get moving. This was a disaster. I didn't find anything useful and I almost got Mother's attention. My body feels stiff. My chest still hurts. I can stand without getting dizzy. My escape plan might have to wait a few days until I get back to full strength. I let a pained sigh and followed little brother back towards the kitchen. And I think I'll stop it here for today. But if you are interested in what you just saw so far, I will provide links down below so you can try this demo out for yourself and see what you think so far. But yeah, I am enjoying it so far. I like the science fiction of it and how, well, we haven't met Mother yet. But depending on how much he doesn't want to see her, and also like the past treatments such as the bruising and the tying down, I can see that Mother is a force to be reckoned with. So yeah, it's pretty interesting and I like it so far. And if you want to, well, try it for yourself, link will be in the description. If you want to watch other visual novels, please check my channel down below. And if you want to watch other demos, I will provide one playlist down below. Anyways, thank you and take care.